Welcome back to the channel. It's Justin Patty. We just got back from Lake Shasta. And to answer your question, how to make money the easy way in bass fishing, there is no easy way. Nobody cares, work harder. So that's what this video is about today. We just got back from fishing the one bass tournament up at Lake Shasta. Absolutely beautiful fishery. I'm gonna have some footage on that. Make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss that video. I caught them on absolutely every 6 cents bait I threw at them, but those spotted bass bite really well, so make sure you subscribe. You won't want to miss out on that video, but yeah, I missed a check by 1 stinking pound. I figured it out late, third day, caught some bigger ones, day 3, and but what a spectacular experience. I was able to come back, dry the boat out, and get on a guide trip on Monday, and make enough money to put my deposit in for the next event. And you know what? It's not easy. No matter what you do to make it in this industry, it requires hard work, dedication, and self-discipline. Now, I know a lot of you guys can relate to me. If you're a family man, if you're a working man, and you just can't take time off to fish the tour, and you're just a regional guy, there's hope for you making it in this industry. And there's ways to make money that I want to explain to you guys that you guys might not think about. And there's things that I've learned over the years. And when it comes to social media, we all struggle with trying to grow our YouTube, grow our brand. If you're not a touring professional, it's really tough for you to get those subscribers. It's really tough to make money on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And I feel like there's money out there for you guys. I have buddies that make good money on social media, but they absolutely work their tails off to put out content. Pretty much what all of your sponsors want you to do. And it's pretty streamlined nowadays with social media, what they want and what they require. But you know, for me, time is very valuable and it's just not feasible. And I think a lot of you can relate to that. Kind of a funny story for you guys how I found my niche is, you know, I started guiding to supplement a little bit of income just so I can get these events. But I didn't really promote myself very well. And I started kind of simultaneously doing the YouTube for 6 cents and other product sponsors. And while doing so, you know, just for example, I put up a video on how to rig an A-rig in Arizona. I would get 4 or 5 clients to reach out to me and hire me to take them out on Lake Pleasant to go fishing for stripers. Now, I never even wanted to be a striper guide. Like, I thought I was gonna take people out and teach them how to tournament bass fish. That's where I thought my place was because I was a tournament bass angler for so long. And little did I know that most people just wanted to come to Lake Pleasant and catch their new personal best striper. And I've gotten really good at it. And I know all the seasonal patterns and how to find the bait and how to find the fish. So I started making cold, hard cash guiding. And it was through YouTube. And that's how I found my niche. I realized that if I did X amount of guide trips a year and I made $10,000 extra on guiding, that was gonna pay for all of my entry fees. So I didn't have to go out and pursue a sponsor and work and do whatever they required for me to promote them to justify that money. Here's a personal story for you guys. In 2018, 2019, I was able to obtain a title sponsor, and they sponsored me for 2 years. And I gotta be honest, it was the most stressful 2 years of bass fishing of my career. You know, up until that point, I was just always grinding just to win, just to prove myself and win tournaments. And up until that point, I always just worked really hard to win tournaments and to prove myself. And then something changed when I obtained that title sponsor. I was now fishing for them. I felt like everything I did had to please them. And it was more in my head than anything, you know, and the return on investment probably wasn't there, probably wasn't even worth it for them. And that was in the back of my mind. And that was the worst 2 years of tournament bass fishing that I've had since I started tournament bass fishing. And there's something to be said about the stress that overtakes you when now you're fishing for somebody that's put their money on the line. And you always hear about the return on investment. And that's really important to these companies. And if you're somebody that can shamelessly go out and take people's money and not give them a return on your investment, and you don't have a conscience, then it's probably gonna come back to bite you in the long run. So keep that in mind, guys. Just remember, no matter what you do, it's hard work, and you have to work for those sponsors to keep them. Another angle that you guys might want to consider, instead of pursuing a sponsor to cover you for the entire season, maybe ask them per event. For example, last season I had an MLF event at Lake Havasu. I had an electrical company sponsor that event. I recorded my entire practice. I promoted them in my YouTube and hopefully got them enough business so they saw a return on their investment. But that's just another way that you can get sponsorship without asking them for too much. I think as a regional guy or a local tournament angler, I think it's more important for you to prove yourself to them first before they're gonna invest in you in the following season and pay for your entire season. Now, other avenues for you to be able to make cold hard cash for you to get to these tournaments is, if you partner with the right companies and you prove yourself to them, and you're gonna go through a couple year process of discounts and then usually product. If you're getting cash paid to you, that is awesome. You're ahead of the curve. But what I will say is, if there's any way for you to get an affiliate for a tackle shop or affiliate links directly to your manufacturers, I think it's probably a better avenue for you to be able to have an affiliate link to where you can get at least product value. Best way, in my opinion, to make money through tackle is to be affiliated with a tackle shop. And if you can get a salary from that tackle shop where they're paying you monthly to put out videos, that's gonna probably do more for you than if you were just getting a percentage each sale. But if you guys can get in with your local tackle shops and you can prove to them that the products that you are selling and the products you're pushing is valuable to them, I think that's gonna go a long way for you guys. And you know what? Don't forget about the tournament contingencies. I've won more money on boat and motor contingencies. The very first Phoenix bass boat I ever bought had an Evinrude outboard on it. That's right, I got it with an E-bomb, and for good reason. The Wild West Bass Trail out west here gave an Evinrude contingency, $10,000 to the first place winner, an Evinrude outboard, or $2,000 to the highest place finisher, and I won a ton of money running that Evinrude. I've won money with Costa, I've won money with General Tires, I've won money with Phoenix Boats, Mercury outboards. So don't forget about the tournament incentives and make sure you guys are signed up for them. These tournament directors have done all the legwork for you. So if you fish an MLF event or a One Bass event and AFCO sponsors it, or Lowrance sponsors it, or Power Pole you can make money on all of that stuff. Just make sure you're signed up before the event and make sure you fill out the application so that you can get cold hard cash that helps you get to the next event. Guys, I hope this video finds you well. I hope it helps you obtain a better sponsorship and a better partnership with your next sponsor. And thank you guys for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. And if you guys want to use my code 6 cents, please use Patty, P-A-T-T-I at checkout. It really helps them see that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.